That is Monica like this and like that. So like a lot of people yesterday, I heard Michael Vick making the assertion that Colin Kaepernick should cut his hair and basically change his image if he wants to get back in the NFL. That's ironic coming from a cat who went to prison for fighting dogs. I mean, that's just an ironic kind of turn of twist. But that would imply that all it would take is a haircut and a wardrobe change to get back into the good graces of his owners. Even when people could outright own black people, they had a disdain for them anyway. When our image was whatever they said it was, when we had to marry who they said we had to, when we worked when we said they had to, we wore what they said we had to wear. Even then, when they controlled our image, they still had a problem with us. And it's ironic that we would kind of make the assertion, that anybody would make the assertion, that it is Colin Kaepernick's image that needs to be changed. He is not a man who beat his wife on camera. He is not a man who violated the NFL's drug policy. He didn't murder somebody while drunk driving. He didn't kill somebody or one of his associates. He didn't get accused of murder while attending the Super Bowl in Atlanta. There are a lot of things he's never done. For those things, obviously, he didn't, he wasn't smoking weed and he wasn't, addicted to drugs, and he didn't do anything for his image to change. There was not a necessary, there's not a thing that you can point to that was immoral or illegal. What he did, and so when you have a problem like that, I guess what you could say that he did is stood up for what he believed was morally wrong. He thought it was morally wrong for young black men and women and people of color to be murdered with no one brought to account, and he made a silent protest because of it, which is the basis of America. What he did was make America see itself, and it didn't like what it saw. If it were as simple as a change of clothes and a haircut, and because what you have to do then is not change your image, but to change to make white people see you. You have to make them comfortable. You have to make them say, I'm no longer a threat. I don't think the way I did. So maybe if you dressed like Ben Carson and had a haircut like Charles Barkley, if it were that easy, well, he'd do it. He made the unforgivable mistake of making America see itself, of pointing to a wrong and saying this is wrong. They would say, well, this is not the place to do it and this is not the way to do it. He did it the good old-fashioned American way with a silent protest. And look how angry. There's no need for him to change his image. What he might do, what might work, is that he may change what people think he believes. Now he might not say some things. He could say some things that make people comfortable, and they might let him back into the NFL. It is not the length of his hair. It is not his image that got him in trouble. It is not his image that got him blackballed. It is not the way he wears hair. I've never seen more long hair than I do currently in the NFL. Everybody got dreadlocks and hair flying out their helmet, so it can't be that. It is not the length of his hair or how long his hair is that got Colin Kaepernick blackballed. It is not how long his hair is. It is how low his tolerance is for racial injustice. It's not the length of his hair. It's the shortness of his ability to keep seeing things that are wrong, and his inability to be quiet about it. I guess when Marvin Gaye said, who are they to judge us simply because our hair is long, he had no idea they'd be talking about Michael Vick in the NFL. That's a little note from the GED section. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the deal.